you can come inside and rest if you like.
Lefanga is best known as the home of Return to Paradise, the 1953 Gary Cooper film which put the village on the map, luring would-be buyers for a piece of paradise, but to no avail. That was until 2011 when the landowners granted a 30-year lease to a Samoan expat from New Zealand who opened Return to Paradise Resort. It was meant to be an amicable relationship, but 7 years later it's turned sour, and the landowners want answers.
Whainga tātele ua matua mātou mawhatia I le pepelo le nei teine le sia o mātou whanua.
Le Malu Tawhawhau Avia is chasing 9 months' rent from the resort that he claims they failed to pay between 2011 and 2012.
O na mātou uorole tala no ia I le teine lea, ia I te. Ia le whalave na le o tupu nei. Ua le tongina e le sārisina le mātou whanua. Māsina iwa. Whata siai ma le whawhaunga le mātou lisi, ma mātou mantua. E taun whawhau lisi le lua whesfuruanu.
The problems in Lefanga are only the tip of the iceberg, say opponents of the 2008 law which helped usher in the lease at the resort. They say the Lands Titles Registration Act, or LTRA, opens owners of customary land to exploitation and alienation.
A lot of their development projects, all they are advocating are benefits to the people, but you owe it to the people to also explain to them what the challenges are, what the risks are. Whilst we support the economic development of this country, we don't support the fact that they are venturing into issues of mortgaging customary land leases through the torrent system.
The LTRA introduced the torrent system of land registration which can grant the ownership of a piece of land to an individual. At the time, Prime Minister Tuila Epasailele Lilingaoi confirmed,
the torrent system applies only to freehold land.
However, opponents argue that since its introduction, the effect of the law has been to disrupt the structures which bind the communal ownership and management of customary land. They say that while the government isn't selling customary land, the mortgaging of long-term leases has the same effect.
If you fail to pay off that mortgage, there comes in the issues of privity of contract and privity of estate, which basically questions why is it that the minister has to sign a lease instead of the owners themselves.
I disagree with the suggestion that somehow by leasing land, the ownership changes or it equates alienation.
Samoa's Attorney General Lemalu Herman Retzlaffs heard their arguments, but maintains the country benefits from economic development. He also says the interests of landowners are protected.
Leases are designed to be those lengths of time to allow development of the land, to allow for investment to come in, to allow for income, for jobs, and that's why those mechanisms exist. There's no leasing of customary land in Samoa unless the family or the village who have a voice over that customary land have consented. Along with that consent that you must get from a family before a lease can be effected, there is a right of objection as a person who belongs to that land to take it to court and say, wait a minute, I object to this lease.
But opponents beg to differ. In 2016, a group of Matai led by few submitted a complaint to the Compliance Review Panel at the Asian Development Bank, which has been providing financial support to Samoa for over 50 years.
The government of Samoa never believed that 4 of us Matai's chiefs would be able to get that far in terms of the CRP process.
The panel discovered that the ADB had in fact been pushing for land reforms in Samoa that would make it easier to lease customary lands and use those leases as collateral.
The whole report of CRP was very damning on not only on ADB but the government of Samoa. It was damning in the way that they were basically saying ADB had no right to collude with the government of Samoa in drawing up legislation. And obviously there has never been any consultation with the people of Samoa.
Despite the CRP's recommendation to send an investigation, the decision was overruled by the ADB board, who instead granted the Samoan government an opportunity to review their current legislation.
And they intervened and said, oh, ADB, if you can agree to this, please, we need a stay of execution on your decision. And let us go back and amend and draft up new legislation to address the complaints.
A year later, the government tabled the Alienation of Customary Land Amendment Bill 2017. According to its explanatory memorandum, it will strengthen provisions relating to leasing and licensing of customary lands.
It has allowed more recognition of our people's rights over their own lands. Once these reforms are being passed and enforced, it should always become part of any lease agreement that landowners have the right to consent to a mortgage or sublease, assignment of lease. Landowners have the right to pursue the lessees for the recovery of outstanding rent.
While the amendments may be a step in the right direction for some, others are worried for the future.
I do not want my son to grow up and find that the customary land is gone to a hotel. The government must identify areas of the country in which they say, okay, we've got these villages that are good for hotels. Identify those areas and then pass a law saying, okay, these areas are good for hotel and therefore for economic development, we pass a law to allow the alienation of them by way of leases and or the mortgageability of the same.
Meanwhile, back in Lefanga, Limadu remains victim to a system still finding a foothold. All he asks for is a solution.
O te tua ia lale me na i le lei o se lato of Soswani. Tele ia mātou lewa atoa le walu tau sanga o tau whamwhaia nim tau. O mātou man nau a vese lol mat whanua. Sua sistanga te risi ai.
Now, we did make contact with Return to Paradise Resort. Their lawyers say the resort owners were in effect barred from the land during those 9 months due to a family dispute over land ownership. Despite this, they claim there were attempts by the resort to continue lease payments to the MNRE, but they were declined. All payments since 2012 are up to date.